back to the N64 quest. We are moving on immediately from NFL Quarterback Club 2000 because I realized I hated it. I don't even hate 98 and 99, but I hated that one. I was so mad at it for so many reasons, and I'm like, I'm not doing this anymore. I actually cleansed my palate with some Madden 08 on the GameCube, which was a lot of fun. But we're moving on here to, boom, Tonic Trouble, and actually, if you take a look at that, the edge is on Ed is his name, Ed, and the logo there, the smoothing on the Eon HD here, the Eon 64 adapter here, actually did wonders for that. I think this game is actually one of the ones that's really gonna be helped out by that, because when I clicked that button, it looked a lot better. Anyway though, for Nintendo Power here, we are actually jumping back a long ways. This is back in the March issue, March of '99 issue, which is weird because we're in the September range right now, but there's really just this issue. I was looking through the chart that I made myself for reference, for which issues of Nintendo Power to get out. I'm like, I don't think I messed anything up, and I don't think I'm missing anything from the release period. Maybe they kind of bailed on it after the most recent delay after this issue came out. Oh, I'm not doing that for Thrill House. I'm just gonna hit ask for this. I don't think this really matters. I always wonder if they're gonna stay on the same letter or if they're gonna go back to the beginning, and then I immediately remember that Ace of... Oh, shit. Because that's the other thing. I don't know if the... Okay, is that... Oh, God. They won't let you use the D-pad for this. So you hear me, I'm whacking the control stick so much. Is that... Did I hit B? Oh, I hit B. That was my fault. We're off to a great start here with menu issues that I complained about a lot with Quarterback Club 2000. I know that, so... Start. Okay. 38 pages, that's a lot. Oh, God, I didn't think I'd have to do that much with this. Oof. Oh, fucking Hybrid Heaven, of course. Alright, let's change. Yes. Thank you. Do I have to, of course I do. Yeah, you have to hit the thing every fucking time. Oh, God damn it. Let's see what's on page 2. Enough? Do I have enough? Yes, I do. Alright. Let's get started. So the big delay, actually, from this, March '99 issue of Tonic Trouble with the front cover. It's on the front cover, which is, to me, is a really big deal. I guess Ubisoft had that level of pull, or Nintendo Power was just keen to show off any 3D platformers they got, since that was their bread and butter, obviously, by that point. But I come to find out that through this, through realizing, okay, was this really the release date for this? Was my biggest question, because usually if there's a cover story and then the release date that I have for it is like 6 months later, I'm like, did they mess up? Did someone doing this information mess up? Because Nintendo Power, they're going to release a magazine when a game is releasing that is going to come out in the next month. They don't expect you to have this long-term attention span for that. But no, this was pretty much the final delay in a game that got delayed a bunch of times. Because I think Tonic Trouble was originally supposed to come out in early '98, before Banjo-Kazooie even. I could be wrong about the specifics, but I believe it was supposed to come out in '98. So yeah, I was surprised to find that out. I did not realize that until just when I started looking this up. But right here, this I've read up on this game already. Oh God, font. So yeah, essentially what happened. This guy's a janitor on a spaceship, and he loses this can of special alien tonic trouble. and it falls down to earth, and it transforms like all the vegetables and that it touches, and then this Viking guy whose name is Grog, I believe. Grog. Yeah. So basically, yes. Can has fallen into his hands and made him all powerful. It's a lot like what's the fucking name of it? I don't remember. It reminds me a lot of Glover and his nemesis, the one that was on the other hand of the wizard guy in Glover. Agent XYZ, leader of the resistance. Okay. Yeah, so that's Ed. That's the thing that always weirded me out, is because I, for whatever reason, not knowing any of the story with this game or anything, I assume Tonic Trouble, like, this dude, especially with his head being shaped like that, like maybe it was a soda can or something, that maybe this dude was like Tonic, his name was Tonic or something, but no, his name's Ed. He's a janitor. Okay. What the hell is this? We're already this shit? What is this? That's weird. That's not how I expected this to go. Don't hit that tree. Okay. I'm already jumping into like a mini game. This is very strange to me. Mario sliding. This is not. Damn it. Okay, I lost. It's not bad, I'm just saying it's not Mario sliding controls. Yeah. Alright, I got 2 of these things, whatever those are. Make that 3. And still more of this. I have no idea if that one fuck up is gonna like completely ruin this like time I'm going for. I'll be interested to see though, with given what the story is, I'm interested to see like what the collectibles things are. Because this is straight up collectathon platforming we're going for right here, so I'm just not really, I'm really not familiar with this game at all. I've never tried this game. I've never read up on this game until, like I said, just recently, when I was like, you know, doing my research on like the release date thing and you know, making sure I have my facts straight on it. But my understanding of this game, what it always was, and I think that's kind of shining through already, that this is a very similar game to that, is this always struck me as like the dry run for Rayman 2. One of the highlights of this generation, and an absolutely brilliant game that I've not played in years and years, but I'm so looking forward to when we get there. So this is kind of just like me, like this game was a test run for that, like Ubisoft using the building blocks of what they were going to do with that, the engine that they made for it or whatever it was. A really similar character, really similar concepts, like the 3D collectathon thing going on, controls and everything like that. And you'd think that, like, why would they make a game just to test out for another game that they're gonna make? But I mean, Midway did like the same thing, so that's the only thing that I'm like, that doesn't sound wrong to me, because I know an example of a game that literally was that, and I'm positive about it, and we know. With like War Gods. War Gods was pretty much a test run for Mortal Kombat in 3D. So do I have to do this again, or is it... He's upset. I'm so... Yeah, he's upset. I just don't really, like... What the fuck was that? Hopping into this weird... Alright, I'm gonna open back up to the Nintendo Power, and are like, are they gonna give me any preface for that? Like, this is weird. What's happening? Uh-huh. I just want to go straight to the levels. Like, what is the... Break down the levels for me here. Okay, so yeah, that's the first... Oh, I saw that the path split up there at the end. If I'd gone right, I would have gotten a retry, but we're continuing. I can come back here, I assume, at whatever time I need. Wow. Look at the size of these, though. Because this is only the initial, like, run, but... Wow. Okay, so this is an overworld map, but that still seems like a lot going on. I'm sorry, I'm not doing anything, but like, I only took a quick look at these before. I could be proven entirely wrong, and they're just messing me up with perspective. But like, look at these levels. So this is the overworld map here. This is sort of a rundown of everything and where it connects. Ski slope. And go on to like I don't know if like maybe I might be being tricked. Because if this is the whole game, this is even then that's still not bad. But like, I'm excited. I've been excited for it, but I'm excited looking at these levels. I'm like, that seems pretty solid. That seems pretty good. Get the can back from Krog before he becomes too powerful. Have to free your father, the doc. He's an inventor. He's free. You can help. Okay. Good to know. Alright, we get a better grasp of the controls here. Alright, B doesn't do anything yet. And, you know, I think for me saying, like, you know, a test run, and that's kind of weird. Why would they do that? I mean, we're jumping to 3D. Like, Rayman 1 was a 2D game, a really, really amazing and colorful and bright 2D game. You've seen other people make this attempt. You've seen other companies try this. Maybe it's not such a bad idea to take a test run with a franchise you don't want to risk as much, or a new IP. Obviously, they never came back to this, but I don't think that. I feel like they needed to do this to test Rayman, and then once Rayman was a success, they didn't need this anymore. It's always what it felt like to me. They also did Rocket Robot on Wheels, so, you know, they tried another new IP for a 3D Collectathon, and that game's fucking awesome from what I've heard. Looking forward to that one, too. No, like, I'm hitting B, and B's not, like, an attack, or at least it's not an attack at this point. Yeah, it's weird, though. They're throwing enemies at me. What is the story here? Yeah. Oh, by the way, here's the thing. I just saw this in the Nintendo Power. Boasting Ubisoft's $4 million proprietary 3D integration technology, Tonic Trouble is able to breathe life into its cast by equipping the characters with sharp artificial intelligence that enables them to react with a wide range of emotions and behavior. Referring to these weird tomatoes as doing that, but I'm like, they pumped a lot of money into this, and they did probably not want to, you know, throw it right at Rayman and not iron out the kinks first. So I mean, good idea. That was a wise move. So we go into this portal right here, and we're going to the Doc's cavern to rescue the Doc. Yeah. No, I got you. I like that's actually pretty clever now that I think about it. Okay, he's a secret agent. He doesn't want to be discovered. He himself is a newspaper, sort of in a, like, you know, spy movie. That's pretty funny. I like that. It's charming. I'm hoping for more of that. Z button and C button. So yeah, all that is for the camera, which is probably a good idea. You can simplify this game and make sure you get the camera controls right, and that if not, don't like feel like the player is at fault for these camera controls. Okay. What the fuck is with his eyes now? Alright, I need a little bit better depth perception. That was what was messing me up. Okay, that's better. Jumping is going to help me a lot too, because he's moving faster with jumping. 10 thermometers, you get an extra life point. Okay. Nice little 2D animation going on there. Alright, now. Okay, so that's not an enemy, that's something I want. Alright, Z is a nice little center. It's snappy, like it doesn't move a camera around you. It just like snaps. Cause watch this. Oh, it's a little bit instantaneous, which can be disorienting. But again, don't hate that. Like, if they're really trying to like give the player a lot of, I don't want to say leeway or sort of like, don't fuck up the camera. Don't fuck up the thing that everyone else fucks up, basically. If that makes sense. I'm giving Ubisoft, like, so much more credit than I would give them over, like, any video game they made nowadays. Like, I expect so little from Ubisoft at this point. But to think, just in concept of this game, like, they gave us two 3D platform, or 3 3D platformers at this point, and none of them are bad, and they're all seem pretty solid. I'm willing to give them a lot of credit for the one that was kind of done as a dry run. It really is. This is the definition of a dry run. Nowadays, they'd make the game and they would charge $60 or $70, coming up to $70, starting next month for new games. Oh shit. Okay. Like, you had to give a lot of, like, let's not do anything too stupid or too something that the player can't fix, essentially. Oh, that's an extra life over there. There's rocks falling, and I don't want to get hit by them, but it is their life. Oh my god. I had that figured out before, too. I like that. I'm at least glad that it's not a single hit. Alright, move over. I think you should be pushing up. Up makes him grab on better. Let's sneak over here. Okay, and that moves my life meter. So those are hit points. Good, nice little dodge there. Alright, we're moving back up. Alright. Grab on, pull up. So that's a full-on, like, animation there too. That's a thermometer, I want that. That's a life, I want that too. These are pretty, I'm glad that these are pretty straightforward so far, like what these pickups are. This is not Banjo-Kazooie or God forbid Donkey Kong 64 with 8 million things. So far I've got, this seems to be pretty important to progression. And then we've got life. We've got thermometers, which are we've got literal lives, which are me, my head. Literal thermometers, representations of my life gauge. Then if I get enough of those, I'm going to move up and get a bigger life gauge. And then I've got those little, like, ball bearing looking things that are bouncing up and down. That's the only thing that I'm like, oh, I would not have guessed that those were for replenishing life points, but here we are. And then 20 bonus spheres, and there's a secret level when you get 160, but are those... So this isn't so much a collect-a-thon, collect an X amount of these. I think this is actually front to back. Then there's these things in the pause menu that those might be story oriented. But they haven't brought those up yet, so I've got count here for the bonus spheres, count for the thermometers, and those are all the levels that we have to look forward to. So I think that's pretty much the whole game right there, and this big map that I have on Nintendo Power, that's the whole game. We might be talking about a short and sweet collect-a-thon platformer, which might hurt it like back then, but this might be it seems like it's going to be a fun little romp, just, you know, get to the end. Again, though, like, credit for working out the kinks, but I can see, so far I can see why it's not, like, super well remembered, because if, like, this literally so far is running a lot like a dry run for another game that is a platformer. But when it's a genre that you like as much as I do, I don't mind this. I'm enjoying myself. You know, once we finish this level for the Doctor's Cave, we'll probably wrap up for the day. This is a good little quick stream. I can keep moving on this, but I really want to play Maneater. I want to finish that game. That is a popcorn popper. What? That is a Newman's Own branded popcorn popper. Hold the fuck up. What? It says something about the pop. Why is it branded? This is Newman's own branded popcorn popper. That is some wild camera work right there. Don't do that. Please don't do that. Was not expecting that. That's so weird to me. That's like the Skittles in fucking Darkened Sky, except Newman's is not the whole branding of this. Or like the I think there's Lifesavers in Croc. Croc has Lifesavers, right? Or something like that. Okay, so this thing here, which is way lighter than it looks, by the way. That is moving way too easily. Not much going on for these actual like physics here. Oh, okay. Did I? Here's something that I would have done with this. Make your big giant squares, your big giant cubes. Okay, that's not what I'm supposed to do. What is it? Oh, okay, so I guess it's a puzzle that I push this down here. Alright. I thought that was like a hazard. I wasn't supposed to walk under or anything. Oh, hey, here's your now. R button. Oh, alright. Hello. Can I smash through these bars then? Coolio. Alright. Thermometer. Grab that bad boy. Just running through these fences. Holy shit. This dude really got jacked up by that one piece of popcorn. Alright. Cool. Alright, on to the next bit. Alright, we'll see this through to the end, just for like the whole level's sake, just get it. Actually, now the Corn People's Revolution is underway, but only one of us is dead, Corn. Okay. Holy shit. Oh, okay. I know what's going on here. Hit that bad boy. Now come back over this way and throw it at me here. Come on, I dare you. Nice. Okay. No, go over this way. Throw it here. Throw it here. No, I'm not gonna move this time. Okay. Now we got it. Oh, he's mad now. And he's popping. Alright. Let's move this camera around a bit though. He's a bit floaty. The jumping cool. Jumping distance. I feel like he's not able to make jumps that he actually is. So I'm a little hesitant to do that, but alright. Let's get to this next bit. So yeah, this is a lot more linear than I was expecting. I thought this was actually going to be more like a full-on collectathon, but it's really not. But I don't mind that at all. I'm enjoying this. It will separate it a bit from Rayman 2, but we'll see that we're sort of working with a similar control style, and this would be the engine that they built for it, and they're just going to do something different with it, which is I'd much prefer that. I was under the impression that like this was Rayman 2 in all but name, and it's definitely not. I can see this now. So yeah, cool stuff though. I like this. Okay, is a suitcase. Alright, we'll watch out for that then. That's a bowling ball. A lot of weird choices for objects going on here. I guess that's what it's supposed to be, like, quirky. I made it, though. Was that the only thing he does? He just throws that one boulder at you? Alright. Oh no, I'm gonna face him off here. Or no? You know what they say? All toasters toast. I jumped. I should not have jumped. I lost my platform. I also probably should not have grabbed that that health pick up there. It was a waste. Oh, okay, that's good to know. I don't even have to jump, because jumping will move the platform under me, and I don't really want that. Nice. You can strafe like this. That's good. This is just a dodge their shit and make your way across. Okay. I set the toaster to 3. Medium brown. I missed that extra life. I'm sad now. Nice. Oh, there's 2 of them this time. Keep going. They're literally on fire. You fucked up this toast badly. Hooray! Give me that one. We're getting 15 up here, so. At secret level, we seem well on our way to getting that. 15 out of 20 on the first one. Then again, this could be super easy. Might get a lot harder to get those later on. Oh, we did our thing now. Or did we? Right. Hey! Life gauge! If you can do that at will, I would maybe try and do that like all the time. Okay, so this is maybe a boss fight. That's a pressure plate. Oh, wait, do I want him to stand on this? I'll run over and I'll pull the lever. Wrong lever. Oh, or I'm just gonna... Now I have an attack. Do I weigh more? I just keep hitting him. He seems scared. Did I beat him? Okay, I beat him. What's this?
Yeah.
A stick. I got a stick. Alright. Hello. What do you got now? Hey, I have a stick, and I can just attack now. Cool. Oh, he's a wacky one, isn't he? You can tell he's crazy. Toasters and I guess we should have known he was crazy. He's just got a bunch of toasters and a big suitcase robot. Cool. All right, there's gonna be a further cutscene here, but that'll be a for actual playing in here. Let's do. Oh, that's weird. What's going on with his face though? The lighting is weird. His animation is like way off. Okay, 6 springs. Did I find one? Is that? Does that count? Was that one? No. Hey, map. Okay. Question, sir. Oh, okay. I'm gonna end the stream here. I'm just gonna, before I like shut this off, I'm gonna make sure I know what is saved and what's not. But fun start here. I like this. Oh, he just waved at me. He waved to the camera. This is a cool game. I like this game. I can see why it's not super well remembered from the era, you know, compared to all the other 3D platformers going on. But it's got a lot to like so far. It's very charming and not trying to like beat you over the head with stuff to get or its own. Let's say like. It's not like annoying like Gex. It's trying to be charming, and it might be trying a little bit too hard, but it's not to the point that I'm like rolling my eyes over it. So yeah, fun stuff. We'll see what else is in store for us with this game later on. Thank you for watching though, and I'll see you next time for that.